Wouldn't happen again, would it?
One of many small villages that dot the most remote regions of the northern wildlands, known as the Silver Marches.
Yes.
Few would choose so cold and inhospitable a land to make their home. Only those seeking a new life.
Looks over at Norway. Yes, nobody would live in such an inhospitable place.
It is in Hilltop that your mentor, Master Drogan, chose to settle after a lifetime of adventure. Here, he would pass on his knowledge to you, and a select few others with promise.
Ooh. I was about to say, if you crash, I'm gonna hit you.
That evil comes in the shadows, and behind it, a sinister purpose that will see your own promise either realized in full or extinguished forever.
Well, we got this far, the game hasn't crashed, so I have high hopes. Now then, this is basically the first campaign outside of the original Winter Nights campaign, which means, well, technically speaking, you're supposed to be a new character, but we are not. Look at us, we're wearing armor that is far too high class, we are far too high class level-wise. So the first parts of this expansions are going to feel somewhat, how to put this mildly, easy. See? Can I still do? Yes, I can still do my little dance. Can you imagine how provoking that would be? I mean, imagine, you know, you're the enemy of this guy and he's just standing there. Who the fuck makes... I didn't realize we were important enough for people to make claims about us. Especially not what we're doing. When have we become such important persons? Should I start a political campaign right about now? Now then, let's collect things, and I'll probably have to take a look at my inventory because I haven't played in a while. What do I have here? Non-identified great axe. That's a good start. Yeah, let me take a look. What does my thing say about that? I don't know, according to my little stream overview, you haven't sent anything. Interesting. Interestingly enough. Oh well. Complaints aside, I might be a bit over-equipped for this particular endeavor. So Jim and the Great War Forums. I have made many strange claims. So the only reason the end has won World War One. Germany controlled 90% of farmland in Europe. German is equal to calling black people the N-word in America. Apparently you're Dutch. What? I mean, I take insult to that. I'm not fucking Dutch. I'll take a fucking insult right then and there. Why are there so many strange people around? You do that. Enjoy your fatherly duties while I remember what I had on me. Look, it's a little William. And I figured he would show up. Well, as you can see, we are finally starting the next Neverwinter Nights. Well, for a bit at least. Because I'm still not 100% healthy again. After I miserably... Oh, I still have... Okay. But it's maybe a high time that we stop carrying things around us that do not belong to this campaign any longer. Which means I actually have to start ordering things again. Okay, Maugrim, you're not around any longer. Can I still use my Stone of Recall? I wonder. Actually, this is my secondary Stone of Recall, isn't it? You can stay with me. I have fond memories of you. Now, it's for you. I have a distinct feeling that I don't really need my contracts with people that are not relevant any longer. Come here. What else do I have here? The very high stuff I collected over the time. I'm not just going to throw away, mind you. There's the next fucking stone. Okay, I don't need two of those. Arabeth ring. I don't think that ring has anything to do any longer, apart from being the only reason we needed to do some experimental stuff in the original campaign. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think I will need that phylactery any longer. Gauntlet of Champion. Yeah, let's bury our past, shall we? Why did I keep you? I didn't listen bludgeoning. I have no idea why I kept you. We're not even that good of a fucking ring. Spell one, spellcraft, spell resistance. Oh yeah, that one I kept because of the spell resistance. Not that easy to get spell resistance. And of course I kept my dress, because, well, fuck that. Why wouldn't I keep my dress? I'm a good looking lady, I want my dress. And I have some more weapons and other things in here that I don't even remember why I kept. Probably because they were good at the time. Well, probably. Now then, anything else I need to worry about? No. Now then, time to bury the past in my little footlocker here and never ever look back to it. Beep. Beep. Da-da-da-dum. This is your journal, which chronicles your life at Dragon's. Okay, that's new. Let's not abandon that one just yet. And that one. Okay, now I need to order this shit. There's some stuff in here that you just can't sell, basically. Some unidentified weapon, an instrument of the Inquisition. There's a lot of fucking text. I'm gonna take a look at it. Mistress Hand. Use unique power, self only. Ah, yeah, that's basically the Stone of Recall for this game. Just that it's not the fucking Stone of Recall, mind you. Oh, I now need to remember how to do this. This is going to be painful. In more ways than one, but nanas. It's also going to feel hilariously interesting because, well, we're equipped for slaying dragons, literally, and this game is like, you are a young apprentice under the guide of whatever the fuck his name was. I already forgot. Look at those peasants.
You're here. Tell me, surely you have heard how our dear Misha fared in her last test.
I have actually not. Do explain, fucking half-orc creature.
I have had enough of your jibe, Xanos. You would have done no better.
I'm pretty sure this is actually natural. This lady is actually a paladin. Good paladin. Her evil sensing ways should tingle most profoundly right about now, standing next to me, because I'm fucking evil as fuck at this point. Which is actually not that hard to achieve, you know. Basically, the canon at this point is, after we saved Neverwinter Nights from its plight, and we dealt with all of this shit, we realized that, you know, a lot of people have asked us a lot of things and not actually paid us nearly enough for all of our services. Kind of might have went a bit mad with power and started slaying fucking random civilians for no other reason than that we fucking can. And after that we kind of had to, you know, run away, most profoundly. Ending up here and going like, you know what? Since we're starting a new life anyway, new things to learn of the dark arts that are now open to us, we shall start anew, under a new teacher and a new life, with people who should most definitively realize we are far, far above them.
On the contrary, dear lady, I tend to do exactly what Master Drogon asks me to do. He says to rescue the goblin child, then I rescue the goblin child. It is not so difficult.
I somehow doubt Master Drogon would ask you to rescue anything that he didn't expect you to rob first.
There's somebody who clearly is a thief. I mean, she's probably making a fair point.
You are the
See, and he's like, says the slave. The goblin is an evil creature. I don't know. How can I be expected to learn at age? Not a fair test of my abilities. Yeah. Let's start well, why the fuck did he set you to rescue a goblin? That's a good first question, isn't it? Reach the potential, became too school to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've reached my potential already, and then I abandoned it for something new. Welcome back, the Kronos. You're a paladin. Surely you were tested in some way. Ex-paladin, mind you. Thoughts on the claims made? Many? Many? I mean, first things first, it is pretty damn obvious that Germany could not uphold the fucking fronts in any way, shape, or form at the end of the war. And Well, we do have a now rather nice amount of, farmlands. It's not like we don't have any. Germany's a rather fertile land. To make such claims that not a lot of people were fucking starving by the end of the war is a rather bold claim to make, considering at this point, things were really not looking good in the lands, to put it fucking mildly. So, since the focus on protecting will always be on, protecting your industrial capabilities, so... no, definitely we do not have. Actually, Ukraine is considered the greatest farm land holder in Europe. They have the most of it. The greatest amount of it, even. So, while Germany is not without, definitely not enough. And a lot of that was also laid to waste in, following the fucking war. That was raging all over the fucking place, so... Yeah, there was a lot of starving going on, because you will kind of prioritize your soldiers and other things over your civilian populace, and they suffer as such. But yeah, that's a bold statement to make. The Americans were most definitively not the only reason why the Allies won World War I. I mean, the Allies would have won in the end, even without the American bear coming along to swipe most brutally at what was left of the poor little Germans and their allies. So, just would have taken a lot longer without fresh reserves. And I don't just mean soldiers. I mean, there's a reason why, if rifle fucking, warfare was obsolete by World War I, why the fuck did we start World War II with fucking rifles? Like the fucking Carabiner 98K. I mean, we had bigger weapons, machine guns, stuff like that. It's not that we didn't. It's just that rifle was still standard. That person makes a lot of interesting claims. Really would like to get behind what sort of obviously diseased mind he claims as his home, because fucking hell, that's quite a statement there. Great adventurer before you retired. It's just like me. I was also a great adventurer before I retired, after I slew pretty much everyone that is a fucking Neverwinter. Which is precisely what I did actually to get all of these evil points. I went into the city core of Neverwinter and started slaying civilians. Good times. Good thing that nobody know. Yes, the lesson is do what master tells you, Mr. Bitch. Yeah, how do I put this mildly? Oh, I don't need to put this mildly any longer because I'm not a good person any longer. Well, yeah, Germany on its own. That's going to work splendidly. Surrounded on every side, not getting any of the resources we need to make weapons we actually need to hold on. That's going to work splendidly. I mean, we did manage to, pretty much until almost the end of the war, protect our industrial centers, so it's not like we couldn't produce anything, but the greatest factories are pretty useless if we don't get enough resources. And since Germany doesn't actually have that much in the way of resources in its ground, it actually needs from the outside to come in. Yeah, why don't we just start throwing rocks? Yo, welcome, military. At the Entente, so that's going to work wonders. Just throw rocks at them. Ugh. That's... I mean, German propaganda did claim that the British... what's that? Oh, look at that! Military, yes, once again, subscribed. And he's wiggling most profoundly. Sadly, we are not seeing the wiggle, but we feel the wiggle in our hearts. In our hearts of hearts. Thank you very much, military. And very nice of you. I appreciate it very much. Good to have you back and have myself back, actually. Haven't died. Well, yeah. I had a lot of losses. That whole storming of the Dune thing was really not the best idea we could have done at the time, and doing that multiple times was probably not a good way. Well, I'm mostly recovered. I'm not feeling like shit, and I don't need to take any more medication. I'm also not throwing up any longer, so I'm assuming I'm hearty and healthy again. Maybe an idiot that will never get out of the school. Well put. This is beneath you. I am evil incarnate, bitch. I can do whatever I want. Yes, let's hope that the rewards are worth it, otherwise I'm going to kill every last person here. Ah. Yes, but great wealth helps along quite a bit. That is stupid. I'm so ready. I'm basically 20 levels higher than you.